Thank you, sir, for that very warm welcome. Now let's proceed for a message from a very generous individual, a stateswoman, and one of the best legislator at the legislative body at the office of the provincial vice governor. Please help me welcome our honored guest, Honorable Margaret J. Hansol.
Thank you, sir. Mayong hapon sa tanan. Before anything else, I would like to pay my respect to our Regional Director of the Bureau of Fire Protection Region 10, Chief Superintendent Carlos De Duñas. Good afternoon to all of you and to the active na mga station commander. So, tawag na ko, ani fire marshals. This is a joint provincial and district command conference, a joint of Cagayan de Oro City and Camiguin. Right? So, nalipay kain ko na nakita tamang tanan. Today, I am the OIC Vice Governor of Camiguin. It's my honor and privilege to be your guest speaker for this afternoon's first quarter first quarter CY 2023 Joint Provincial and District Command Conference. And I would like to welcome you to Camiguin with our new tagline. Kaganina, imo sa MC, so to the Island Born of Fire. But please be informed that the new tagline for Camiguin now is Camiguin, I'll be there. Nakabantay mo na upon entry support. So that would be our new tagline in Camiguin. So I welcome you to that tagline. Welcome to Camiguin, I'll be there. So in Camiguin, the Bureau of Fire Protection is always our partner in the implementation of our programs, plans, and activities related to public safety and hazard. Bureau of Fire Protection enforces the fire code and other related laws and investigate all causes of fires, and if necessary, files the proper complaints with the city or provincial prosecutor who has jurisdiction over the case. BEP is mandated to ensure public safety through the prevention and suppression of all kinds of destructive fires. And aside from the firefighting, you will rescue. You have emergency medical, hindi na ko nasabtan ang hazmat, and other operations. Further, the Bureau of Fire have the power to conduct trainings of its personnel and officers pertaining for fire prevention and suppression, investigation, and disaster preparedness. So, upon reading all this, I have just come to realize na ingana de ay kahazardos ang inyong mga kinabuhi. I think this is not just a job, but it's a calling. Because you want to preserve and protect the properties and lives of those people who are engaged in this kind of calamities. In Camiguin, we don't have much incidents, kalo isa Ginoo. BEP was our partner in our outreach program during my 9 years in Sangguniang Bayan as a member of the Sangguniang Bayan of Mambahaw. Kanunay na mauban ang taga-Bureau of Fire Protection. I think it was during your time ni Superintendent Pacastro. So, ingon sa akong mga constituents karon mag-ingon sila, lahi-lahi daw kuno sa akong time, kay katungo nung nga panahon, pumut daw kaayo ang merkado sa Mambahaw. And even during sa renewal of business licenses and building permits, during big events in the province like the Solis Festival and in celebration of Holy Week, naagyod kanunay ang taga-Bureau of Fire Protection nga nag-atiman. For me, being a firefighter is a calling and not a job. And to give you some inspirations for this afternoon message, na ako'y na-research, allow me to read. And please listen to it. After his day of rest, God looked down on earth which He had created and said, I need someone to protect my creation and save my children from disasters. So God made a firefighter. Nakanungog naman Kalog pa. Okay, I will proceed. God said, I need someone who will leave their family and put their life on the line to save the life of someone that they have never met. So God made a firefighter. said, I need someone who will put all their fears aside and go put out the fire and flames at a neighbor's house or business to save what that person has worked all of his life for. So, God made a firefighter. God said, I need someone strong enough to remove a husband and his wife from the tangled metal and steel of a motor vehicle accident, and yet soft enough to pick up and comfort a scared, crying child that was unharmed in that same accident and tell that child everything is going to be okay. Mommy and Daddy will be fine. So God made a firefighter. So dili lang sa sunog mo nag-function kung dili bisag sa kadalanan na yung aksidente. God said, I need someone who no matter how busy, how sick, or how tired, will put their personal priorities aside to answer the call of the dispatcher whenever the tones go off. So God made a firefighter. God said, I need someone who can drive trucks, pull hose, mantles, let heavy loads withstand excessive heat, and meet the devil face to face and not be frightened. I'll keep their safety so that they can return home unharmed to their family members who would be lost without them. So God made a firefighter. God had to have someone willing to work holidays and weekends, someone willing to miss his or her child's first steps or first words, grandma's birthday party, or the biggest game of the year in order for the community to be protected, all with little or no pay. So God made a firefighter. Because the fire station will need an electrician, a plumber, a carpenter, a painter, a landscaper, a cook, and a janitor, God made a firefighter. So see, dili lang mo para sa sulod. Grabe mo ka holistic. And because with work comes that the apparatus and equipment that should have been replaced 2 or 3 years ago will need to make do for a little longer as there is not enough money in this year's budget for new. God made a firefighter. So inaana ka, grabe yung initiative ng isa ka firefighter. It had to be someone who could work as part of a team and take orders while inspiring the trust of others. It had to be someone willing to risk disease to help a stranger and risk death to save lives in a freeway or in a burning structure with no reservation of his or her own safety. It had to be someone who would protect and serve, conquer and overcome, fear yet be fearless, sacrifice life and limb, and never accept failures. Someone who, when the fire is out, or the wreck is cleared, or there is a return of the patient starts to St. Paul's, and they're off to the hospital, goes back to his or her home, surrounds themselves with family and smiles, a big smile while fighting back the tears with their child, walks up to them and say, I want to be just like you when I grow up. So God made a firefighter. So I really appreciated this speech of a fireman who just retired. It's part of his speech. So yun ko, I will share this to you. To give you inspiration, hindi lang mo ingnon sa ubang tao nga fireman na sila. My heart belongs to this institution, to this organization because my former boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend and husband had just retired after serving for 26 years as the one of, like you. My younger brother has just retired for serving 20 years as a fireman in this province, St. Apos, Rafael, and all other friends and relatives that I have napagigihapon sa Bureau of Fire. So, ang being officer is really part of my heart. Dili pwede kalimutan. So, also, as the public servant and the government official, one of the government official in Camiguin now, si Arne Kaganina, ingon siya, gusto daw niya na ang NCIPA na ay fire station, even a very temporary lang ang facilities na ma-discharge ang isa ka fire truck, sir. So my commitment is I will try really to support the Bureau of Fire in Camiguin, and I will try to talk with the Honorable Mayor of NCIPA to open his heart kay siya ko no ang isitan, ingon pa ni RD. So, my commitment, sir, to facilitate to the best I can do and even talk to the congressman and the governor for that matter. Thank you, and everyone, Mrs.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the very inspiring message. And I would like to request to remain here for this token of appreciation. And I would like also to request our regional director and Sir Buena, sir, and Sir Bacasman, City Fire District Fire Marshal, and our acting provincial Fire Marshal for this certificate of recognition. Now allow me to read this certificate of recognition awarded to Honorable Marikin Hansel, our honored guest, and grateful recognition to your valuable and generous support as honored guest to the first quarter calendar year 2023 Joint Command Conference for the Camiguin Unit and Camiguin Bureau's Fire District on April 27 at Habitual Garden Resort. Umayko, Poblasyon ng Bahaw Camiguin. Done this 27th day of April at Poblasyon ng Bahaw Camiguin. Science Chief Inspector William Tan Jr., Superintendent Royal G. Bacasnot, and Chief Superintendent Carlos T. Duenas, our Regional Director of EPN. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for your time sharing with us.